nah. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice, but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, it's Clarissa Shields, one of the greatest to ever do it. She's 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 173. And she'll be facing a woman that needs no introduction, Katie Taylor. She's 5'5" tall with a reach of 66.1 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner...
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. And another hook to the body scores. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts! Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The straight right just misses. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter shot lands. Fantastic punch. What we're seeing. Hold that thought. Wow, what a shot. And it's over. A home run swing. And that will do it here. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
Are you okay?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout.
Ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. This is Muhammad Ali. They call him the Louisville Lip. He weighed in at 210 pounds. This is Joe Louis.
This bout,
you can tell both. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. far, the offense has been better than the defense. They exchange punches. He blocks the right uppercut. That counter shot lands. Caught him. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Joe Louis in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Outside fight.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over. At least, did you see that? Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Come on, you're letting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back.
Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Get your rhythm back, and then we go again. That was a terrible round.
No free shots, yeah? You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Say
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get
that's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
in the round. You was coasting this fight and now you've let
That kid, that jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute, stick around the jab.
Back into the fight, kid. Great round.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
I need you to go back out there.
Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense and the end of what you do.
Had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchange punches. No rest for the weary. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? We don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
Oh my God, Johnny! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But
whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? It somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then just...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Looks like trouble was averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Get out there and switch on.
There's the bell to start round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? And forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Willing to go where the other fighter won't. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Take the round off, win the round on your jab.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab slick.
It's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything.
Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Get this boxing back together. I need you to go back out there and to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Just not getting back up. You stay focused now.
The one round that you've lost, don't worry about it. You're starting to make mistakes.
Just keep him on the edge of your jab. You're getting your timing already. That right hand, beautiful.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Back at it in round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get hit.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Come Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
there and put it back on him this round. I need you to focus on what
Change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
Look. You stay focused now. Don't let it
Win the round on your jab and breathe while you're stepping around.
work at that.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Joe Louis in trouble. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Don't be looking at the one
Send the round on your jab and breathe while you're stepping around.
He's not getting back up. You're thinking, you're smart.
Focus and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight here. Come on, you've let him back into this.
One shot at a time. Set him up. But you'll take him out. He's too tough.
Back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again.
You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart.
Jab's looking nice. Those 1-2
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Right round. You stay focused now.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That uppercut just missed. Misses with the jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
You'd like to see more jabs. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Let's score with that right uppercut. Nice punch. This round could go either way. Whoa, wait a minute! Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of your...
This boxing back together. That was a terrible round, that is.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
Lee, come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You have
Defense on the end of what you do. Good work. You doing?
coasting this fight, and now you're letting back into it. Now, it's a tough...
Doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. You stay focused.
First minute, stick on the jab, and then start gathering your pace.
Good work at that kid. That jab's looking
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up. As here we go. It's round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That uppercut doesn't get through. Oh, and a shot from the heavens sends him to the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next.
There's the bell for round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now we've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. No surprise.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I live all the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, I'm coming back. Knocking down.
switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you switch. on, switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Great work. I love that. I love that jab slick.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Shots. Keep smart. Good work out there. The jab's working.
Win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then we go again. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take...
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
In this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher...
Smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering.
What you do, good work. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing up. Let's do it.
feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous, I'm ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we give it a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice while it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my lane clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many have-a-goes, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like it can't shout. I'm getting even 4-2-3, I'm like a calm count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game even though I spite. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. Yeah, I go in and get the job done. You don't want none. I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done.
Yeah, that hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say what I can key in combination.
So here comes Sugar.
This bout is...
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Which fans are going to be happy, which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
And that's the opening bell, round one. Nice defense on that right hook. No rest for the weary. Well done with that counter shot. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Catch and shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Those counter punches have to hurt. Perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. desperation mode here, gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Just be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Good work. Look, don't worry about that round.
Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
It's a bad round.
And there's the bell to start round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're senses the comeback.
Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I've got to see that.
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
bless my castle of sand. Waiting on the battle, so I handle all in my hand. The war forces more toward my door with demands. More important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand,
talented all along. Think with fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine,
Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see your blackest night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of its secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah.
Talented all along. Think with fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come on.
Yeah, Lord, please bless my palace of bones. My soul call my skeleton home, it's on the phone. Get a receiver back to Tyrone. We made a pact, we're going back home. Yeah, pack my bag, stagger back to the zone. With a bag full of daggers I've thrown. I'm like my own masochist, slash my wrist with a poem. And when I'm gone, don't tamper with or sample my songs unless you're strong.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work. I watch suckers complain, cause on it regardless, who go the hardest? Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who would have told them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprise them. Addicted to winning, so since the beginning I only
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia. 5 foot. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia. One of the bright Terrence.
This bout,
you can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. He threw the hook, didn't land. Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. A swing and a miss with that jab. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be high fire, man.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Whoa, Johnny! Crawford is dazed! Perfect counter shot. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out.
Good man. Just say him again.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The perfect counter lands. These two fighters are made for one another. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. starter out Garcia in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just keep him on the end.
Get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. You done all
it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we count together.
You're switching off.
There's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good defense on the right uppercut. That doesn't score. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And it appears they weathered the storm. Hold it right there. Crawford's legs are all over the place. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? And the kid goes down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Need to see that again.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it low and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me put a shot in, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanted me to stop, that's my
What a stunning venue. We are live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of... It's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different... The Rock, Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a ring.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start... Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. That right hook's already working well. Defense is not an option for these two. That hook misses. Welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. This is a high-octane battle. Can't score with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I love it. That jab slick.
Get that jab back. Just boxing, be smart. Get your shots.
Here we go, it's round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
but thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Show us something, Rocky. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
Whoa, Johnny! Marciano fighting to survive! He's never been knocked out! Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great round now. Relax. Relax.
In this fight, now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight. And
those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? There's a counter shot. Only catching air with that hook. Straight right just misses. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counter shot lands. Parries that jab away. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie.